Mindfulness, I'm very passionate about. I saw the benefits of this in the classroom, and when I'm teaching children, when I'm doing mindfulness workshops, I love it. Sometimes children are so dysregulated, all you need to do is just be with them and make them feel safe. And a lovely way to do this, you can meet them where they're at, you can do this whole hog, or you can just make this really, really tiny, is something like Breathe Tap Flow. And this is a program that I've developed. It's a 3-step process. So first we start with the breath. And for me, mindfulness or anything, it's the first thing we do when we're born, and it's the last thing we do when we leave. So the breath is key. And when a child or an adult is dysregulated, they're panting almost, the shoulders are high, and there's shortness of breath. You see them breathing up here. Whereas if we are relaxed and calm, they're doing full body breathing, and they're just more grounded and they're more centered. And then there's tapping. So tapping is a clinical science-backed method. Again, there's been lots of studies to suggest that tapping is effective for anxiety. And for those that have never heard of tapping, where have you been? Tapping, thank you. It's emotional freedom technique. So EFT is based on traditional Chinese medicine. And what you're doing is because when we spoke about trauma, whenever we experience anything, whether it's traumatic, it's what we give meaning to. And we have emotions that are in different parts of our bodies. So it might be, if you're feeling anxious, you might get sweaty palms, you might get a rumbly tummy or busy thoughts and a headache. And when you tap on the different acupuncture points and just recognize that it's okay to have these feelings, these sensations, and you just verbalize them, say, even though I'm feeling anxious, I completely accept myself anyway. And you just tap on the different acupuncture points, just nice and slowly, and you just talk, even if you just talk like we're talking now and have a conversation. After a few rounds, it helps you come back into a more relaxed state. It may take a few rounds. And if you're at home, or if you're in the class, if you're teaching your child to do this at home and you're thinking actually it'd be really good for them to do in the classroom, doing this in the middle of a lesson is not going to be, the child's going to stand out, and it's not going to. So what I love to, when I'm working with children, is to tap on the fingertips. So I encourage you to do the same, Jez. So tapping on the fingertips is a really nice way, because we have meridians or energy centers at the end of each of our fingers. And this again is connected to helping us send messages to the brain to just feel calm and relax. And then flow. So the activity I did for flow, for Breathe Tap Flow for anxiety, this is the grounding part. So this is where we come back into the here and now. So we can find, so I do free. So I get the child to look for 3 things that they can see. So Jez, I'll get you to be the child in this sense. 3 things that you can see in front of you at the moment.
A guitar, tennis racket, and a cap.
A cap. Oh, nice. Lovely. And if we had more time, I'd ask you a bit more about each of those, but that's fine. 3 things that you can hear.
Traffic. My Apple Watch just went off. I can just about hear my 11-year-old. He's been quite good.
Okay, lovely. And I want you to touch 3 things in front of you.
Okay.
And say what they are.
Okay, my notepad, the microphone, hope it didn't make a funny noise, and the lamp.
The lamp. Brilliant. And again, that kind of takes us into the senses. Free. You look, so that's a lovely one for anxiety. A nice quick method that you can do, that parents can do with children.